Hello, this is the second largest of the LEGO City Stunts with a Z sets to come out for late 2021. It's the Stunt Show Truck. Although this is primarily a single large vehicle based set, I would categorize it as a play set, and it is definitely designed to be played with 1 to 2 kids, possibly even more. The tractor unit of the tractor trailer rig is unusually large, especially long. It's like a classic American long-nosed, long wheelbase sleeper cab unit without aero cowl on the top. They use a good amount of that length, but this part right in here is pretty much unused space, just that. It's a little bit boxy in its appearance. It's a little bit interesting and different how they used the top roof pieces on the sides of the sleeper cab unit. This thing is running a little bit low. You know, it's obviously just intended to be like a full custom rig. A fair number of stickers on it, but this was a pretty straightforward build, went together fairly quickly, and it works well for what it is. Got the fifth wheel back here, which is just one of these smaller, more recent 2x2 turntable bases. This is all smooth here, so it's not gonna catch very easily. And just some lights in the license plate on the back, in addition to one on the front. This is a little 2x3 sticker here, but most importantly, if you look inside of the cab, right, obviously you can open up the door. You can't open up the hood to get any look at an engine inside, but most importantly, inside the cab, this will hold 4 people. And there are 4 minifigures included in the set, so the entire crew can come along in this one thing, and that is good. Also good is the can of printed Vita Rush drink. The trailer looks like an old tanker that's been cut open. In the center is a dunk tank that can work with the motorcycle. I'll show you exactly how that works. And then there's just there's a bunch of space at either end with just a few accessories in there, but those are intended to hold on to all the extra stuff or all the other stuff in the set. So you've got a ramp that's included, there's another ramp that's included, and then there's a space for the motorcycle. Guy is on the motorcycle right now, but this is really intended to carry everything in the set just on the truck. And we'll get back to that. This whole thing up top, which is the target for you to try to jump over, is also able to fold up. So the intent is that you hit this and it's going to knock somebody off into the dunk tank, but this will fold down as well. Actually, I should rotate it around this way, and it's more efficient and will stay right in the space. Down in there are a couple of the angler fish that were introduced about a year ago, year and a half, something like that. These do not have any glow-in-the-dark material, and the white is just plain white, dual molded with white and black. 2 of them are included in the set, and you're intended to just pretend that all of this is water in here. The 2 ramps can be connected with a simple brick in between. They use the Ninjago spinner tool pieces with a tire on each to provide anchors so they don't slide very easily. And then you set this up off to the side. You put somebody up. We'll take a closer look at the minifigures later, of course, but you put somebody up there to be dunked. And then the intent is that you try to hit one of those targets with the motorcycle by jumping over the ramp and then dunk the dude. I've already given my detailed thoughts about these new Stunts motorcycles in the last review, so I'll just give you the shorter version here. I don't like the fact that the rear tire is small, but these work so well. You can find that out. You can feel it as soon as you just barely touch this thing, and it just continues to go. It's very, very efficient. They had to make the wheel smaller in order to keep from having the wheel way, way back. Already the wheel base is longer than you would like it to be, so it's a compromise that they had to come up with, and the end result is that it looks funky, but it works great, and that's the most important thing to me. The play value of these Stunts bikes with the built-in little flywheel system is fantastic. This one has the exclusive print for Nitro, and that's just on either side, and these have interchangeable cowling pieces, which were developed new for Stunts in particular, but there are 3 different styles that pretty much match the looks of bikes that they've done in the past. The figures in this theme are intended to be from the LEGO City Adventures TV show universe. On the left is a new character, I believe, called Incog Nitro. It has a very, very cool head print under there. I'll show you with the helmet removed very soon. On the right is a character named Nate. In the middle, I don't know her name, or I don't know if they actually gave her a name. They have a cheat sheet in the last book where they list all the names of characters, but didn't see that one listed. I really like that reused torso over on the right. Too bad there's no alternate face. Alternate face here is good, and like I said, really nice print. No alternate face for Incognito, but check that out. That's going to be super useful for a lot of things, for sports, for military, for like representing first-person shooter games in Lego form. I think a lot of people are going to like that. And introducing Citrus the Clown. Citrus is the name of the character because Vita Rush, the sponsor of the entire event, is a citrus-based drink. That's a new torso print, which I like the design of. It is a little bit simple, but I like the design of it. Just wish that the yellow had been printed a little bit better on there. A little bit better. The rubber ducky you saw on the truck, there's a spot for it, and next to it is a spot for the fish. And I think that's a new color. Have we not had this color before for the visor piece, the snorkeling visor piece in trans orange before? The green color here is bright green, not regular green. And underneath that helmet, it's a new clown print for the face. You also got some built-up clown shoes there, and there's the alternate face for the clown. There are very few leftover pieces, and looking at the sticker sheet, it is 6 of those stickers that went onto the truck cab unit. I paid $70 US, 70, for this standard retail price, and I feel like that is too much for what you get here. I would ideally like to see this, ideal world, at $55 US. And I don't think Lego ever sells anything at $55 US. So realistically, I think I would have to round that to $60 US, because I think that 50 rounding down is being a little bit too optimistic. I can't reasonably see this much stuff being sold today with how prices have gone up in the US for everything. I could not see this being sold for 50. So 60, I think, would be a reasonable target. It's not too far off from that. And I think that is going to work out, because I think that this entire line was priced to be discounted at retailers. So hopefully very soon, if not already, depending upon where you live in the world, these things work differently. Not everything goes on sale everywhere just because it goes on sale in one particular place. But if you can get this on sale at with some decent amount of discounts, 10, 15%, 15 to 20%, I think would be a nice range. Then I think that you can get a reasonable value for your money. Good play value here. I just think that the whole thing could have been made a little bit smaller, and thus a little bit cheaper, but a little bit smaller to just take up less space, but still be able to provide the same amount of play value. Although I understand it, they did end up taking up all the space here, but it does feel a little bit long to me for the amount of play value that you get out of it, the truck itself. And also, of course, these things are not going to fit in very well with a city setting. I just had to get that out of the way, because a lot of people are going to be like, this doesn't fit in with my modular buildings at all. It's not intended to. And I think that's okay. Let me know what you think about this set. I will continue to bring you reviews of the rest of this theme, and I'll talk to you again soon.